So there's this old Chinese story that I learned from my meditation teacher about a Chinese rice farmer who owned a small home. He had a few children and he had a rice field that was just big enough to provide for his family. And on a particular day, a herd of wild horses came running through the village, and they got stuck in his rice field. They got stuck in the mud. And the rice farmer's neighbour came running over to him and said, "Oh my God, this is such good news, such good fortune. You know, you're going to be a rich man." And the rice farmer turned to his neighbour and said, "Good news, bad news, who knows?" A week later, his 12-year-old boy tried to ride one of the wild horses, and the little boy fell off the horse and broke his leg. And of course, the neighbour came running over and said, "Oh, such bad news." And the rice farmer looked at the neighbour and said, "Good news, bad news, who knows?" And then a week after that, the general came marching through the village looking to enlist young, healthy boys over the age of 10 to go to war. But of course, they didn't take the rice farmer's boy because he'd broken his leg. And so the neighbour came running over and said, "Oh, how lucky are you?" And of course, what do you think the rice farmer said in reply? "Good news, bad news, who knows?" When I heard this story, it was a little bit of an epiphany moment. It made me realise that we're very quick to label things as good or bad. And sometimes when we label something as good or bad, it's hard to see it for what it is. It's hard to be open-minded to see the whole picture and see all facets of it. And I reckon right now we're probably all seeing things that we label good or bad. And I know that many of us have started to see what we thought was bad produce silver linings or things that now appear to be quite good. And so my invitation for our next session is that we consider, what have we labelled good or bad, and where have there been some surprises when we've kept an open mind and looked at the whole picture and gained perspective of the whole experience. You know, where have we been surprised, and who knows? Is it really good or is it really bad? So that's what we're going to chat about this week. I'm looking forward to it.